Do you want to get started with real estate investing, but you're not sure where to begin? Stay tuned for some tips about how to get fired up and ready to go with your investing career. Hello, I'm Veronica Woods from Daniel Woods Real Estate Company, where we help our clients avoid making 5 or 6-figure mistakes when it comes to buying and selling real estate in the Philadelphia area. Now, many investors or newbie investors get overwhelmed with the sheer options available today to invest in real estate. You may be stuck in this thinking about it phase when the key really is to start defining criteria for yourself that will work for you. So in this video, I'm going to go over 5 tips to help you move forward toward your initial investment. Tip number 1 is to decide on your initial investment strategy. And I'm not saying your investment strategy for the next 10 years, but your initial one. You'll want to pick something that will help you meet your own personal financial objectives, as well as be congruent with your own risk tolerance. No one can answer that for you. This really is a personal decision. Now, if you're looking for ongoing cash flow, then a buy and hold strategy would be good for you. But be aware that you will need to have a team in place to manage tenant issues and maintenance 24/7. If you're looking more for a quick profit, then the fix and flip strategy may work for you. But be sure you have a capable team that's going to be able to manage a rehab project not only on budget but also on timeline if you're ever going to put that profit on paper in your hand. Lastly, if you just want a high return but don't really want to step foot in the house, then you may want to bank someone else's deal. In that case, you'll need to be able to do your own due diligence to make sure that your team that you're investing in has a high likelihood of achieving those stated returns. Tip number 2 is to get clear about your budget. Even as an investor using other people's money, it's really good to put an initial stake in the ground about how much you want to invest. As a realtor, I can tell you that it's much easier to search for a particular deal by looking within a finite price range. Also, as a newbie investor, it really helps you learn the market by understanding the relative value of what, let's say, $100,000 could buy. So taking that $100,000, I can tell you that you can buy 3 single-family homes in Chester, PA. They're all going to need some work, probably mostly cosmetic. Or you could buy 1 shell in Brewery Town. Of course, that's going to require a full gut rehab. Or you can buy 2 vacant lots in University City. Tip number 3 is to narrow down your neighborhoods. I recommend you start at 1 to 2 neighborhoods that you think have a high likelihood of meeting your financial objectives. And by neighborhoods, I really mean defining, let's say, a 1 mile square radius, which really is a cluster of blocks. In order for you to be able to get down to this list, you'll have to ask yourself some questions so that you can compare one neighborhood or area against the other. Here are some questions you should ask. What are the going rents in the area? Are they increasing? What is the average income of the people who live in the area? Is the area landlord friendly? By landlord friendly, meaning are there restrictions that make it more expensive to do buy and hold in one area versus the other? Is the area on the rise? Are you seeing new businesses, new real estate development in the area? Or is it more on the decline? Tip number 4 is to start putting your team together early. Have you reached out to a realtor, a lender, an attorney, a contractor, a property manager? These are all people you'll want to discuss your plans with because they'll help you understand the cost of being a real estate investor beyond just acquiring the property. So it's important to get that information early before you even start putting in offers. Tip number 5, and the last tip I'll cover on this video, is to join networks of investors. There are networks that are online, there are networks that are offline, and they really all meet the goal of just being around like-minded people, being inspired, learning from other people's mistakes early. They're really helpful in the beginning part of the real estate investment process. It's something that I did personally when I decided I wanted to be a real estate investor. If you don't want to go to the regular meetups of the local real estate investment associations, join online forums. Bigger Pockets is a great forum that I mention in blogs and when I talk to new investors. It just has a wealth of information, and it really will encourage you to take action. To wrap up, the key point I wanted to make in this video is to start taking action. Go out and drive around some of the neighborhoods that you think are high potential. Run some back of the envelope calculations. Then you'll be more ready to sit down and talk to an investor-friendly realtor who will really be able to help you refine your strategy and to start making offers. So thanks again for watching this video. I'm Veronica Woods from Daniel Woods Real Estate Company. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. You'll be the first to know when new content is published. And I'm constantly publishing new tips for investors and also general buyers and sellers in order for them to keep more money in their pockets when they're buying and selling real estate in the Philadelphia area. Let's stay connected.